Hey guys, welcome back to a new video. And in today's video, we're going to be talking about the top 5 things that you as a home buyer need to be paying attention to on every single showing that you go on. So without further ado, let's get into the video. If this is your first time on the channel, allow me to introduce myself. My name is Raymond and I am a real estate broker and realtor here in Atlanta, Georgia. I help buyers and sellers buy and sell real estate here in the Atlanta metropolitan area, as well as the entire state of Georgia. So if you're thinking about buying or selling a piece of real estate, please reach out to me. All of my contact information will be in the description below. Feel free to also book that consultation. I always get that wrong, but right there. Book that consultation directly using the link below, where we can actually talk about your wants and needs to determine if I will be able to assist you reach that goal. So without further ado, let's go ahead and jump into this video. It's going to be a short, straight to the point, 5 things that you as a home buyer need to be paying attention to on every single showing to ensure that, number 1, you don't get buyer's remorse. Number 2, that you are actually making an offer on a property that you should be. So let's go ahead and start with number 1. Before I do start with number 1, let me say this, that this list is relative to what you're buying and who you are, right? So just kind of keep that in mind. Every single thing that I'm saying, I think will apply to the vast majority of home buyers, no matter if you are a step-up buyer, first-time home buyer, whatever. I think these are great things to consider. Also, I want to say that the order in which I'm telling you, there's no priority to them. They're all important, in my opinion, the top 5 things that are important. So let's go ahead and start with number 1. All right, the first thing I want to talk about is air quality. So what do I mean by air quality? Here you go. When you first walk into the home, make sure you're using your senses, your smell senses. You want to, number 1, see, you want to determine if there is an odd smell in the home. Is there a musty, stale, mildewy smell in the home? A lot of agents will attribute that to, oh, it's been vacant a while. It's just been closed up. It just needs to air out. Not always, okay? That could be a very, very, very bad sign that there is an issue. The bad air quality can be a sign that something bigger is wrong. Here are some of the things that bad air quality could, point to. Number 1, it could point to a moisture problem. There is water or some type of moisture or humidity getting in the home, and it's not drying itself out. That's number 1. Number 2, there could be a source of a water intrusion in the property. Either if it's on a crawl space, there may be water in the crawl space, and that's coming up through the bottom of the home. Or it could be a lack of ventilation. Portions of the house is hot, other portions of the house is cool, and it's creating a constant challenge when it comes to humidity, and it's causing an imbalance, and that will create a odor in the property. So number 1 thing, always pay attention to the air quality as soon as you walk in the door. And here's the reality. Don't let anyone talk you out of what you know, what you smell, right? Use your senses. All right, so that's number 1. Moving on to number 2. Number 2 is simple. I think most people will do this, but check all of the systems. Every single thing that's in the home, you want to turn it on the showing. This market, the past market that we're coming off of, and it's still kind of there halfway, 50%. It's aggressive, meaning you don't want to take your time putting the home under contract and the deal falling through in the due diligence period, right? Especially not with things that you could have determined to be an issue before you even presented an offer. So what that means is turn on all of the systems, check every single thing, AC, hot water tank, all of the appliances, the microwave, the garbage disposal, every exhaust fan in the property. You want to turn everything on. You want to make sure that everything is working so you're not surprised when you do the inspection. That could even potentially save you on an inspection cost, because if the house don't qualify on the showing, why would you put an offer on it and pay $400 to $600 for a home inspection that you're going to determine that, oh, that's broken, I don't want it, right? So ascertain and determine every single thing you can that is broken on the showing so that you can either say, yes, I'm willing and committed to getting that address, or no, I don't want those problems. So turn on all of the systems, okay? Don't let the emotions of searching stop you from actually touching every single thing in the property. And your agent should be giving you at least about 20 to 30 minutes in each home to give you that opportunity to see, touch, feel, and smell every aspect of that house. Moving on to number 3. Check the roof, all right? Check the roof. This is the third one. Check the roof from the ground level. If it's a hill or a slope, that's even better because you can kind of get on that slope and see higher, right? You want to get an idea of that roof as best you can so that way you're not surprised. Your roof should be flat all the way across. There should not be any ripples. It shouldn't be wavy. It should not be fading. It should not be oxidated. It should be a clear, a consistent color, black. Now, if it is fading, that is showing wear. You could have a worn roof or an older roof and it still be structurally, and the integrity of the roof could still be there. But you need to know what it is that you're buying, right? So that's the number 3. Check the roof from the ground as best as you can. Moving on to number 4. This is another simple one, but check the walls. Check the walls for cracking, any type of freshly painted. If the whole home is freshly painted, then obviously that's not going to be a dead giveaway. That's a good thing. But if there's one portion of the wall that's been freshly painted, and you rub your hand across and it's like really smooth and it's a little bit uneven, if you will, that could be indicative of maybe there was a settlement mark or a crack in the wall and someone tried to compound it, sand it down, and paint over it really quickly. So you want to look at the walls, check for cracks. You also want to check for water stains, okay? Upstairs, downstairs, anywhere in the ceiling, look at the ceiling. Check and see if there's any either present water leaking or previous water stains. Sometimes if there is a previous water stain, then you'll see the brown watermarks that's kind of, in that ceiling. The ceiling should not have any variations of color. It should be the same unless, someone was creative and they painted this ceiling this color and the other ceiling that color. But nonetheless, you should be able to identify a water stain. So pay attention to any water stains in the roof or the ceiling of the home. Moving on to the last one, number 5. And this one is personal. This one is nothing about the house, but this one is observe your energy. All right. I think that sometimes when you get caught up in the searching phase of a home, like you're searching for a home and you see something that you like and you're kind of just you're infatuated, right? You're like, man, this could be a real possibility. I like it. But you want to make sure you take a moment to check your energy. How does that home feel to you? What is your current lifestyle like? What type of concessions will you have to make? You want to compartmentalize those as best you can in the moment at that house so that it's not so far off from your memory, right? Of what did it feel like? I didn't really sit there and think, I didn't really just slow down and feel out the energy. So you want to do that, because when you do that, you can really, kind of determine, hey, I can deal with this place. There's not a whole lot of concessions. The energy feels right. And I think it may be somewhere that I can call home. All right. So these are my top 5 tips for all home buyers out there shopping for a home. Do these things religiously so that way when you're out searching, if not with me, with another agent, you can understand those checks and balances that go into determining if the house is going to be even a house that you should even present an offer for. So I hope this video was helpful. Hit that like button if it was. Hit that subscribe button too, because more content is coming to the channel. Quick caveat, I just recently bought a new home, so I've been moving and I haven't been daily recording or weekly recording like I should be. So therefore, it kind of fell off for a moment there. 1 video a week, but now we're getting back to 3 videos a week. So hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, become a part of the YouTube family. I do have a few subdivision updates that are going to be coming on to the channel within the next few days. So definitely stay tuned for that as well. So again, thank you for rocking with me. Become a part of my family. Hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and also feel free to reach out to me. All of my contact information is in the description below. I would love to work with you if given the opportunity. So yeah, I'll talk with you soon. See you on the next video. Peace.